Just be yourselves. Cool. So the first song that we're singing is called "Bleeding in the Shadows." We released in February, and it sounds something like this. Feel free to clap.
And broken, what do you do? Do you give in to those voices? Do you try to escape? Do those memories rewind and bring your regrets back to life? Into the ground, to the knives. I can feel my bones longing for the touch of your skin. Let me breathe in the scent of our memories. Tell me if it's true what they say. You can't find your way back to something you once had. Helplessly running as I'm caught inside my voices. I can't escape. Foundations lost and I'm bleeding in the shadow. Are you falling in an abyss of endless questions? Trying to wake up from a dream, only to find out that it wasn't one. You can crawl back into your scars and you'll know that it was not meant to be. Into the ground, hooked to the knives. I could feel my bones longing for the touch of your skin. Let me breathe in the scent of our memories. Oh, tell me if it's true what they say. You can't find your way back to something
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was Integrated Legacy, and quick introduction. That's Soham on leads. And can we get a nice whoo, please? That's Soham on leads. That's Akshay on drums. This is Shubhankar on bass. And the one who's going to speak alongside me, Prathamesh on keys. Thank you guys. Good afternoon, guys. Wow, it's awfully quiet in here after the loud thing that we just did. Okay, good afternoon. Everybody had a good lunch? I don't think so. Okay, the front row, I definitely think you've had good food. So, guys, quick, we are the Integrated Legacy. He's Prathamesh, and we're going to be speaking about our journey through music. Aldous Huxley, a renowned English author, he said, after silence, that which comes close to express the inexpressible is music. Don't we all agree? Can I see a show of hands? And I'm sure everybody sitting in this room has a different perspective, different connection to music. Maybe Bollywood, it might be a single song, it might be a couple of songs, it might be an entire album, it might be some artist or entire genre, who knows. But I'm sure we all have gathered here for so many reasons, which our previous speakers have mentioned, and also for the love of music. Music has been our passion since the beginning, and I don't think we would be here if it wouldn't be for that passion that we all have. And by we, I mean the bandmates. It made Integrated Legacy what it is today. We come from different backgrounds. We're not from the same ones. Well, apart from me, everybody's from Kolhapur. When I initially moved here, it was kind of difficult for me to adjust in the new environment, new friends, new college, and everything. But I can be very, let's say, very straightforward about this, that coming across these guys was the best thing that ever happened to me. And so we got into music later, after we were friends. And so we grew as human beings, musicians, friends, and as a family. And what could be more amazing than sharing the stage with your own best friends and making music that you always wanted to, right? Yeah. So, thank you. Yeah, and so on 4th of April 2015, we formed this band, Integrated Legacy. And it was a smooth run in the beginning. We were in engineering, and do we have engineers in the house? You guys feel our pain, we feel yours. Yeah, so we were in engineering, and we just found a new love, music, and it was so hard to balance it. So we thought, you know what, let's just do it. We are not giving up on this. Even if we have lots of backlogs, it's okay. We'll just continue with music, and we did. We got through, and also we have had a lot of people our age guys come to us and be like, "How do you do it? Our parents don't allow us." So I mean, if there's anybody in this room, I just want to say to them that if you're clear with your vision, if you want to do something and you're dedicated towards it, call your parents. Sit with them, make them a cup of tea, cup of coffee, and explain to them what you're into. Explain to them why you want to do whatever it is that you want to do, and look at them and look at that change. Because we give it all to our parents, we'd be nothing without them. Because they support our music. Even today, when we release song, they're like listening to us. Acha, this is really good, and we're like, oh, that's nice. They understand music, even if they don't understand the parts that we're like, okay, theek thak hai, but they're like, it's pretty good, and that motivates us. And initially, when we formed the band, we didn't know anything about being a band. How to be in sync, how to compose songs. So that is when our mentor, Josh Thompson, he walked in. He taught us to think like a band, to act like a band, and to keep your music and your friendship in close bounds. There's a very thin line between them. So we owe it all to our mentor, Josh Thompson, and obviously our parents. And we've been doing good, thankfully, with grace of God. And so we're working on the album right now. It's currently unnamed, and you'll come to know a lot of things about us in the next segment, which Prathamesh will tell you.
So we often hear stories of musicians starting their journey in the garage, but ours did not. ours started out to be in a bedroom where we used to play our hearts out every day. Akshay, Anurag, and me being the three of the five core members of the band, we kept jamming in the bedroom for a few months till we thought we were up to the mark. And one day we decided to take it to the another level by playing in a local cafe. So we had no idea how many people would actually turn up for the show, being the beginners and on the trial basis. But it turned out to be a huge success for the band, and we give all the credit to the crowd who believed in us and who loved us and came for the show. At that moment, I knew I wanted to keep doing this. I wanted to keep performing with the band for the rest of my life. Later that year, in October 2015, we performed our first full set in DYP City Mall. That's when Shubhankar joined us as a bassist. It was an overwhelming experience to see so many people, around 600 people, to sing along with us. But it was definitely a fulfilling one. While jamming to these different songs of different artists, we thought how amazing it would be to come up with our own compositions. And the very next moment I saw Anurag with a pen and a paper writing the lyrics. So the journey from writing the lyrics to making music and actually recording it in a studio was amazing and definitely unforgettable. So we decided to name the first song as All the Way. And we launched the song on the first anniversary of the band, that's 4th of April 2016. The song was launched on 60 plus music platforms, that's Apple Music, Saavn, Gaana, YouTube, SoundCloud, etc., etc., all over the world. We got good feedbacks from everybody also. That motivated us and led us to participate in rock band competition and college fest. But luck wasn't on our side. Shubhankar had to leave the band. We kept on practicing, participating in different competitions, winning them, and we saw ourselves growing on a tremendous rate. Our faith in the band had restored, and we had started believing in our dreams again. But the luck wasn't on our side again. The drummer left the band. And this time we were all devastated, but we decided not to give up. As the search for a new drummer led us nowhere, that's when our mentor advised us that we should take the responsibility of the percussions now, one of the band members. And so Akshay, without hesitating, Akshay took a big step, and he switched from the lead guitar to the drum. The band was together again. We were doing really great. We were practicing. We knew we had to work on a synchronization again because most of them had switched to a different instrument. So we kept practicing. We participated in different competitions. We won them again. That time we decided, it was the year 2018. That's last year. So we decided to take the band to another level by releasing our own album. So we released the first song of the album, Reading in the Shadows, in 2018 February. And looking at the response we got from that song, we took a step of releasing the next single right after 3 months of that. And we released Redemption. So till date, the band has performed 40 shows in different cities. And we have 5 original songs on our names. And we are working, out of which 2 are from the album, which we are going to release by the end of the year.
Yeah, so that was the journey, a very shifty one. Well, yeah, I mean, challenges are always going to be a part of our lives. And we're never going to make it through something without having a little ups and downs. And it tested us. It tested us as human beings. Our passion for music was tested. Our friendship was tested. Where we would just be numb and not think about anything but what do we do next? And that question had literally no answer. Nothing. Blank. Clueless. Foggy. All the metaphors, all these words that you can think of. And I think the darkest hour of our journey until now would be the time when, as Prathamesh mentioned, we had no drummer. And the thing about drummer is they're exclusive people. We We just don't get them everywhere, and they're hard to find. And we had literally no clue where do we go from there. We don't have a drummer. Our search led us nowhere. And when Akshay took that responsibility, we were still in a state of dilemma, in a state of crisis, that whether we will be able to give out a good output. Will we be able to maintain the tone that integrated legacy is about? Will we be able to deliver that? And I'm not boasting about this, but we broke our own expectations. And since then, thank you. And, and since then, we've been a permanent, unbreakable unit. And also, about the testing, about our patients being tested, we realize that every ship goes through these thunderous storms. It is tested badly. So I guess we human beings, maybe we need some storms in our lives from time to time to really test us. It'll show us where we are, so we can move forward and not just stay in the storm, stay stuck in the storm. We're not meant to be in the eye of the whirlpool. We're meant to swim out into the calm ocean, and that's what we experienced through this, and we've been strong ever since. Also, that motivated us more when we found we could do more from nothingness. That motivated us more, and we thought, where would this music take us? So we have a song called "Set Me Free." I think most of you have heard it. "Set Me Free." And so the story behind the song, I'll just make it a quick one. The story behind the song was we were just wondering what to write about, and we see in today's world there's so many problems, so many injustice is done against women and whatnot, and it's disheartening to see what women go through. And so we thought, what, let's write something that will empower them. Let's write something that we as a band would stand for them. And that's when we wrote "Set Me Free." And the next part was, what do we do about the content, the video content? We had no clue. I mean, we did it for the women, but we had absolutely no clue what do we add in the video. So then we thought we'd give it a quick discussion, a little bit of brainstorm and coffee. That always works, by the way, brainstorm and coffee. Good thing to, think of it. So yeah, a little brainstorm and coffee, and then we gathered all our female friends, and we just picked up all the things that women go through, the troubles that might seem little to us, but for them, for you women, it's a lot. And so we tried our best to put it out there through a video, and it got a lot of response. One of the intentions of us making music is to be able to relate to people, and through "Set Me Free," people could relate to us. They came to us saying beautiful lyrics, beautiful song. You express it so beautifully, and it was honestly really good. And then the questions started arising. So when we hit this point, we had questions like, why did you choose rock? Why not country? Why not indie? Why not Bollywood? And to be honest, we love all the genres out there. We listen to all of them. But according to us, rock has aggression. Rock has happiness. Rock has sadness, depression, recovery, and romance. All these 6 elements clustered into one. And we thought, this is what we want to do. These emotions are the exact kind of emotions that we want to put out through our music and through our tone. And so, challenge is always going to be a part of our lives. Don't get demotivated. Stand, walk, and endure it. Okay? Cool.
Thank you so much. Thank you.